Okay, I guess we're gonna get started. So thank you everyone for joining us as STEMathonX. We're really happy to have you here and we hope we can have a great event. So thank you for coming and we have a lot of awesome stuff planned. So without further ado, let's get right into it.
All right, so first a little bit about ourselves. So we're just a duo of high schoolers, we're both 10th graders, trying to provide the young scientists of the future with a free event platform so they can share their ideas. We hope to use events such as STEMathonX to kind of achieve our goal and allow people to learn new science, especially during coronavirus.
So first, let's talk about our event today. What we're gonna go over is first our workshops, which we have planned today and tomorrow, our schedule for all our workshops that are today and tomorrow, an overview of Slack, and then how we're gonna be doing our submissions.
All right, so workshops. So workshops will be hosted by professionals in their certain field. As you guys probably know, we have 6 workshops, and each workshop will have their own speaker who's a professional in that field. You'll have the opportunity to ask them questions and talk with them during our meetings. So that's going to be really fun. Look forward to that. And also, one very important thing, workshop professionals took time out of their busy schedule to take part in our event. So we would really appreciate if you guys stayed engaged throughout their AMAs. This is a great opportunity for you guys to ask any questions you might have, and it could very well get you guys into their fields. And another thing is, we need all of you guys to be really respectful. So, like, we're not going to allow any trolling to be tolerated. So, please be respectful as these workshop hosts took time out of their day to come to the event.
Yeah, now let's talk about our schedule. So today, Saturday, right now we're doing our opening ceremony. This should end within the next 15-ish minutes. Then at 3:30, we're planning on having our biochemistry workshop, followed by a 15-minute break. Then we'll have our next workshop, and this is sort of our schedule. We're gonna have a 45-minute AMA workshop along with a 15-minute break, as you can see. Now, same thing tomorrow. Our workshops will start at 2, and our workshops will end at 5 with 15-minute breaks in between, and each workshop lasting a total of 45 minutes. And we'll cap everything off with a rules recap and submission process overview. That's when we'll talk about how we're going to be doing projects and how we're going to be submitting. And then after all of this, 2 weeks from today, we'll have our closing award ceremony where we'll discuss the best projects and release the winners.
Yeah, so now we're going to talk about Slack. So if you haven't already, please join the Slack. There's the link, infinitestem.slack.com. It's very important that you guys do join the Slack because we're not going to be sending out too many emails through the course of the event, as we're already going to be receiving lots of messages through Slack and Google Classroom. So please join the Slack, as that's going to be our primary source of communication. There's lots of channels where you can communicate with me, Mahir, or other attendees and ask any questions you want over there. So again, please join the Slack.
Now for our rules, tracks, and submissions. So all our information should be available on this document. This document contains like the guide of what projects you're allowed to submit, what you aren't. It has some of the tracks and has a general overview. So this document should answer most of your questions in terms of submissions. If you do have any questions after this, you can definitely feel free to ask us on Slack. Like you can DM us, or you can send us an email if you haven't joined Slack yet. We highly recommend you do join the Slack. And we'll go more in depth to this tomorrow after all our workshops are done. So if you haven't understood something yet, don't worry about it. We'll discuss it more tomorrow in the closing ceremony.
All right, so we understand that lots of our attendees are not going to be able to make the workshops due to scheduling issues. So we do record all of our AMA workshops, and we will post them on our YouTube channel. There's the YouTube channel link. And like over there, you can watch our workshops, and you can rewatch them if you do attend them, just in case you miss anything and you want to go back and look at it. Those will be there for you. We highly recommend you guys subscribe, not just for the clout, but just so that you can stay up to date with any new videos which we post on there. So again, follow the YouTube channel.
Yeah, along with the YouTube channel, we have an Insta as well. So make sure to check that out. We'll be posting all of our latest events. And since this is our first event, we are trying to gain, we're trying to gain, like spread the word about it. So for our next events that happen, a lot of our updates will be on Instagram. So check that out for sure.
All right, so now that the presentation is over, let's let the science begin. If you guys have any questions, now would be the time. You can drop it in the chat, private message either me or Mahir, or unmute your mic. So if anyone has any questions regarding the event or anything, please let us know now.
Any questions then? I'll go back to the schedule just so you guys have a general idea. So we'll be meeting again on the next Zoom link at 3:30. You guys should all have access to the Zoom links talk. That's how you guys got in this one. It won't be the same Zoom link as this, I believe. I believe every single workshop has a different Zoom link. So at 3:30, join the biochemistry workshop link and we'll take it from there if there's no questions. Yeah, all the links will be in the Zoom doc. So it should be organized in a neat table there with all the timings and the topic.
Okay, I'm posting the Slack join link in the chat right now, so you guys could join through that. Just give me 1 second.
Oh, yeah, and we can post the Instagram and YouTube link as well.
Yeah, I'll do those. So here is the Slack. Let me send the Instagram. Can you post the info doc? Yeah, we will post the info doc on Google Classroom right after this. We promise. Like as soon as the opening ceremony is done, we'll just click submit to the Google Classroom and it'll be there. Here is our Instagram. And last but not least, YouTube. Okay, so yeah, we will post the info doc link as well as the rules tracks and submissions link on Google Classroom. So all of you guys make sure you're on Google Classroom. If you're not, please private message either me or Mahir right now and we'll get you right onto that. But besides that, we'll see you guys again at 3:30.